Autumn evening wrapped the city in coolness and silence as I, a lone wanderer, strolled through streets adorned with yellowing leaves. In my heart there was a deep silence, for my world seemed to only accommodate my thoughts, and loneliness became my sole companion. Suddenly my gaze fell upon a small creature swaying on the sidewalk, a kitten, emaciated and forlorn, yet with a spark of life in its eyes. My heart ached with compassion, but I hesitated, unable to decide whether to take it in. Fear of new responsibilities and uncertainty about my capabilities held me back. With sorrow in my heart, I left it on the street, hoping fate would provide a better outcome for it. However, several days later, upon returning home, I heard muted cries coming from the basement. My legs carried me there as if guided by an inner voice, and in the darkness, I found him, the same kitten, trapped and afflicted by illness. Its tail bore a bloody wound, and there were signs of a bite around its neck. The decision was clear: I took him in. The healing process was long and arduous. Each day I feared I wouldn't be able to save him. The wound from the bite was deep and infected, and only through perseverance and care did we manage to stave off infection. I meticulously treated the wound, bandaging it, and providing the kitten with the tenderness and warmth it so desperately needed. Day by day, the little kitten grew stronger and healthier. Its eyes, once dimmed by pain and suffering, filled with joy and hope. It became my friend and companion, bringing me joy and inspiration. But then came a sad day when I returned home and found him missing. The cat had vanished, leaving behind only the prints of its paws on the dusty floor and a heavy sense of loss in my heart. I didn't know what had become of him, but I hoped he was safe and happy, wherever he was. Despite the pain and grief of losing my faithful friend, I continued to live my solitary life, yet a void remained in my heart that nothing could fill. Each time I returned home, I hoped to see his welcoming eyes and hear his gentle purring, but instead I was met with empty walls and silence. I began to spend more time outdoors, searching for him throughout the city, asking passers-by if they had seen a small kitten. Yet all my efforts proved futile, and despair gripped me with each passing day. One day, while wandering through the park, I caught sight of a small shadow moving slowly among the bushes. My heart quickened, and I rushed forward, hoping it was him, my lost companion. Emerging from the foliage, I saw him, a small but grown cat, with a proud demeanor and a determined gaze. He stopped before me, as if recognizing me, and I understood that he had found his own path, his own calling. Happiness and joy surged within me, for though we were parted, our souls would forever be connected. I realized that my role in his life was complete, and now his adventures would continue in a new world, full of possibilities and wonders. I smiled, wishing him happiness and luck in his future endeavors, and left the park, knowing that even though we might no longer be together, our friendship would remain eternal, like a star twinkling in the night sky. Returning home, I reflected on the journey I had shared with the kitten, the trials, the hardships, but also the moments of joy and companionship. He had taught me about love, compassion, and the resilience of the human spirit. With renewed determination, I embarked on a new chapter of my life, seeking to find my own purpose and fulfillment. I explored new avenues, pursued new interests, and connected with others in ways I hadn't before. Though the memory of the kitten lingered in my heart, it no longer weighed me down with sorrow. Instead, it served as a reminder of the capacity for love and the beauty of life's unexpected twists and turns. As time passed, I found solace in the knowledge that he was out there somewhere, living his life to the fullest, just as I was. And though our paths may never cross again, I knew that the bond we shared would endure, a timeless thread woven into the fabric of our existence. And so, with each step forward, I carried with me the lessons learned from my feline friend to embrace the present moment, to cherish those we love, and to always hold on to hope, even in the darkest of times.